During the extraction and implantation process, what is the one thing that sets your clinic apart?
I mean, first of all, you should see our theater. Oh, your mind just blows. So we are the only hair clinic where we have more than 3 operation theaters in one clinic. I mean, we have standalone buildings where we have specified locations where these procedures are taken care of. I've seen a lot of clinics where basically studios or salons where they just get a plastic surgeon on board, they do it in any procedure room and then they leave, and then the patient comes back with some questions or doubts, and he doesn't get to meet his surgeon anymore. So the infrastructure in Max Hair Clinic is we give a lot of importance for patient comfort and patient privacy. So we've got proper operation theaters, we've got proper post-op rooms, we've got your lounges. So this is the base in any hair transplant clinic. And coming to the tools used, we give a lot of importance on how minimally people are going to notice that you've done something. So coming to hair transplant, there are 2 steps in hair transplant. One is you take the hair from your donor area, and number 2, you plant it where it is required. So for taking it, we call it extraction, and planting is plantation. So anywhere in the world, any hair clinic you go to, extraction can only be done by 2 ways. One is FUE and the other one is FUT. They're both good methods. I know a lot of people say FUT is bad, FUT is this. FUT is actually a very beautiful technique, but it has to be for the proper client. Like mostly I would say women are not comfortable shaving their hair, so FUT is a method where you just take one strip of skin and then you stitch. Say from here you take one strip of skin, you stitch your remaining place. From this strip of skin you take the hair, so you don't have to shave off completely, just that one portion is trimmed off and stitched. So women mostly are comfortable with FUT. Or your donor is very less and just one, say maybe 3 fingers of donor, you go for an FUT scar beautifully there and then cover that scar with SMP or micropigmentation, it's done. So FUT is actually a very good technique. FUE is another technique where you just take that one particular hair from your root. So to be more layman term, I would say if you watch the movie Doctor, with Shiva Karthikeyan's movie, there are 2 villains where in the train scene they fight and all. In that one villain you'll see one line running. Or if you look at Elon Musk in his interviews, you'll see 2 lines running. These are FUT scars. So some people don't prefer it. We don't prefer it mostly in Max Hair Clinic. We go for FUE, but it's still a good method, but not that preferred anymore. Going for FUE, I've seen a lot of clinics where the punch sizes, it has large punch size like 1.5 mm punch size, 2 mm punch size. The larger the punch size, you're going to end up having a scar. Or the material of it, a lot of people use stainless steel, some people use titanium. We use titanium, we use 0.8 mm punches. We use tools which, when you say you're going bald in the future, when people see you from back, it's not supposed to be evident that you've done something. So we use tools that selectively make it look like you've not done something. I mean, if you look at Avesham movie, you look at Fahad Fasil, they show him the younger version of him from backside with a knife, he's posing. You will see he's done FUE. I'm not sure whether I can say it, but that's FUE. So they've used a larger tool, which is why it's exposed backside. So I would say going for the right tools will make your output look much better. So this is with extraction. Going for plantation, like I mentioned, some clinics use 7 o'clock blades, some clinics use injection needles like 18 gauge needles. Why do they use it? Because patients come asking like, I want my surgery and say this cost, I want 30,000, 50,000, I don't want to pay more than that. So cost cutting and tools is done when you don't use the right tool. The needles are going to cost you maybe 1 rupee or 2 rupee. So cost cutting in hair transplant is done when they compromise on the tools, because your needles or your blades are going to hardly cost you anything. But when you use the right tool, you're taking hair from a place where it is resistant to DHT. It is, in a layman's term, it is a permanent zone. So you're taking it from back, you're planting it in front. Majorly, it is not supposed to fall because it is resistant to DHT, provided you are using the right tools, the tools which don't crush your hair during placement. So at Max Hair Clinic, we do have a lot of tools. We've got DHI, we've got IGM, but we also have Sapphire. So Sapphire is what makes us stand out.